Well here, Neil, and you?
Fantastic. And our topic today is the terrible twos. Why does my child say no?
It has to do with self-recognition. The children begin to recognize that they're separate from their parents, usually around 18 or 20 to 24 months. This is the beginning of independence. We are supposed to give children roots and then we give them wings, and this is the beginning of their wings.
What is a common example of self recognition?
When a child looks in the mirror and understands that they're looking at their own reflection and it is not the reflection of a parent.
Is self recognition important?
It's a key milestone in the development of your child. It's the beginning of the long trip to independence. It said that the main job of parenting, again, give them roots and then we give them wings. So the beginning of independence.
What are some some characteristics of terrible twos?
Parents often consider twos difficult, and you can be very combative. In other words, the parent can perceive this as a desire to be disobedient, but it is not real defiance, although children will say no simply because they're testing their boundaries, and it's an assertion of their newfound independence.
Why is my 2 year old so emotional?
Well, the emotional part of the brain develops much faster than the rational part, and that leads to immediate and intense emotional reactions.
What can parents do to manage the terrible twos constructively?
Offer choices. Give your child some control. That's what they're looking for by offering acceptable choices, such as, do you want to wear the blue shirt or the red shirt? And my oldest son decided he wasn't going to get dressed in clothes, daytime clothes, for about a year. So he had his nighttime pajamas and he had his daytime pajamas for about a year until he finally decided he'd get dressed in more conventional daylight clothing. But he did get out. He now, of course, doesn't wear pajamas anymore in the daytime.
All right, the best place to go is worlddocallen.com and purchase Pregnancy Your Way, available today on Amazon. Thanks, Doc.
Thank you, Neil.
All right, that was